Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's Dystopia Gaming Tournament, Monday afternoon tournament. Today's game is going to be DrunkOnLemonadeBlast and Misfits also as well. Sorry for everything that was going on. I had stuff that was going on, sorry for the delay. But we are going to hop right in. It is going to be solo search and destroy right now. We are going to hop straight on with Typical Nade. Obviously, you know, everyone knows who Typical Nade is. You know, we've seen him play in tournaments before. We've seen him win 4 TPs and stuff like that before. So obviously everyone knows who he is. Anyway, we're going to hop right in. We are going to start off here. Start with the spawn here. Typical Nade is going to be pushing Glass Street. As you can see, there is going to be 2 or 3 people from this. Okay. Anyway, we're going to go on with Cryptex here, who's going to be pushing this glass spawns here. Who's going to be pushing Glass Street. Pushing all the way through, pushing Glass over. There's going to be one sitting there. He does take him down, but does get team-nated by James EU. And as you can see, Mr. Assassins here is going to be pushing up top Glass, obviously trying to hold it, trying to dominate the whole main middle of the map. But he does get taken down. We're going to have Ross Cooper pushing on with the AR barrel. Does try to get that 2-piece on the hill, but does get taken down by Typical Nade. We are going to have Conway here, pushing through Glass Street. Does see one on Glass Street and does take him back down. Pushes straight back in the hill. Is getting naded and does get taken down by Typical Nade, who is challenging perfection and does take him out also as well, getting a massive 2-piece for his team. He is going to be pushing bottom. He is going to be pushing underground here. He is going to be going through underground and does get taken down also alongside with Cryptex and the rest of his team here. I'm going to go on with the Rage, trying to push back. Does have the spawns for his team and did get taken down also as well. Assassins pushes straight through mid and gets taken down also as well. We are going to have Cryptex going absolutely huge on the point, taking off the other teammate, taking off the enemy on the point there, gaining them the spawns, gaining them the point really, I should be saying. We are going to go on with Perfection here, with an AR ball. Pretty weird place for an AR ball really to be. Shouldn't really be in hill. Should have like the 2 subs in hill. Have someone like with an AR bar, like, you know, slaying around the hill, something like that. Don't know why he was in hill. Anyway, gonna go on with Cryptex here, pushing straight all the way over the next. It is gonna go 10 seconds left in the hill here, so now the teams are gonna start rotating over. Raids is gonna be at next. It's gonna be up top here on the house, inside of mid, inside next point. Does push over to Tiny and does get a assist with Cryptex there. Cryptex getting another 2-piece for his team here. We've got Raid here just trying to sit in this hill here. As you can see, the opposition are, all 4 of them are going to be flooding the spawns here and probably going to be gaining themselves the spawn. Ross Cooper does push in, does get taken down by Typical Nade, who gets another 2-piece for his team, and James also as well coming in clutch for the squad, getting a 3-piece for their team, meaning that they are going to spawn all the way out and have to push that all the way through down Glass Street. We are going to go on with System with Perfection here. Not doing alright, you know, so far. Not really doing too good. He still hasn't dropped over 10 kills yet. He is going to be 7 and 8. Is going to be sitting on this hill here, back the hill with an AR. He's trying to slay up. Obviously does get a kill. Typical Nade didn't actually see that he was there. Obviously just getting the scrap time. We're going to go on with. In fact, actually, let's go on with Typical Nade. Typical Nade is going to be watching this B street. As you see, his teammate is going to be spawning there, so he does realise that they aren't going to be pushing that street. You know, definitely, you know, just, you know, worried about a Typical Nade, you know, definitely a person to be looking out for in this, you know, in this tournament. You know, he's top staying on this team. Not overall, you know, over everyone. There is Ross Cooper, who is going 15-11 at the moment. In fact, actually, well, he has just tipped it over now. He is 16-12 now. You know, but he's won 4 TP tournaments before. You know, alongside with, I'm pretty confident that Raid might have won one before as well, you know, so definitely a person to be looking out for. He's probably going to be going big for the squad as well, same with the rest of his team. Anyway, we are going to go on with, let's go on with Mr. K Assassins here. Does get taken down from White Van. Here, Ross Cooper getting aggressive on this White Van side. As you can see here, there is going to be 8 seconds left, and the opposition are going to be trying to set up for next hill. Typical Nade just trying to sit around mid, does get an assist. Ross Cooper does get an assist on Typical Nade. James also picking up a kill on hill. Ross Cooper is going to be pushing all the way around back, trying to be gaining these spawns here. Doesn't quite see someone behind him, but he is going to be pushing this catwalk here. Does take down one on catwalk. Can he get the 2-piece on hill? There is going to be someone right behind him. Can he take him down? No, it just runs out of bullets just in time. That's unlucky and unfortunate for his team. There's going to be Conway as well, pushing straight in. Does get taken down by Raid. Now Cryptex trying to sit on hill there, and he was taken down off hill. I'm going to go on with. Let's just get on with James here. James is not doing too good really now at the moment. He's kind of struggling a bit with kills, you know, with everything really, to be honest. He's going 9 and 17 now, you know, he's died 17 times. You know, got himself 9 kills as well during the first rotation. He's not really doing too good this game. You know, but we have seen him in tournaments before, and he has went off in tournaments, you know, so, you know, something might be happening here. He might just be struggling to kill them. Probably is what's happening anyway. He is struggling to kill them. You know, but you know, things can change around. Things can change around here. You know, he can start slaying up. You know, he can start going absolutely massive for his team. And if he starts going big for his team as well, you know, his team would be up more as well. His team would have more points. They are actually in the lead. It is actually going to be DrunkOnLemonadeBlast who are in the lead, and Misfits on the other team. For those of you that don't actually know as well, I'm going to say it just because I was kind of rushed into everything that was going on. The two teams are DrunkOnLemonadeBlast, and that is going to be Raid, Typical Nerd, Cryptex and James. And the other team is going to be Misfits, the red team on this game anyway. The red team in this game is going to be Misfits, which is Ross Cooper, Mr. Conway, Mr. I, Mr. K, Assassins, and Perfection. You know what, so on first side anyway, obviously, you know, LemonadeBlast are up. 134 to 105 now, going into the second hill of the rotation. Obviously Typical Nerd going absolutely ballistic, absolutely going ham on the sticks. He is going to be on a 4 kill streak here. I'm watching the underground push as well. He's going to be trying to push this glass house here, trying to push out the spawns, as there is going to be someone trying to gain the spawns for the opposition. Does get taken down though by Mr. Conway. As you can see here, James trying to push the spawns, trying to take Typical Nerd's jobs, trying to gain the spawns for his team. There's going to be 3 people in front of him here. Just challenge 1. There's going to be someone on top glass house. Does get taken down from up top glass house. So Ray trying to come in with the assist, and does get the assist. We're going to go on with Conway here, pushing straight in L. Does get taken down as well. That is unlucky by Mr. Conway. We're going to go on with Ross actually as well. Well, we're going to go on with Ross anyway when he next spawns up. He's 28 and 5. He's basically you know, he's kind of like you know, he's playing alongside with Typical Nerd on the other team. You know, he's top saying, you know, he's top saying alongside Typical Nerd, who is on the other team. He's obviously just trying to be his kryptonite. You know, he's just trying to come in and just trying to, you know, stop him from staying up, because obviously Typical Nerd is trying to, you know, is being, you know, the mainstay for the LemonadeBlast anyway. Ross Cooper anyway, just, you know, he's going off anyway. If we just watch him here, he is 1 kill away from his 30. He's going to hit his 30 there. You know, he good at the 40 this game. If he keeps up his aggression and that, he is using the AR bar. Mr. Conway as well, coming in with another 2-piece, does push straight in the hill. Does get taken out from Ray though, who does gain the hill for his team, but does get taken down alongside of it. We're going to have Ross here, who is sitting in spawns. Gets taken down from behind. Mr. Conway is going to be the last. Oh, actually, no, the rest of his team are pushing straight onto that hill here. Trying to make sure that they have got hill and trying to make sure that they can slay up. Obviously, the opposition, there is going to be three people from the other team trying to push into this hill here. And that's going to be it for this hill. There's going to be 4 seconds left now. Obviously, the teams are going to be rotating. Typical Nerd is going to be sitting on this back glass street here. Is probably going to pick up Conway from behind. Yes, he does. He's going to be waiting on this A street here. As A street is, A street is the favourable side to push. Just get taken out though. James gets one shot in. Mr. Conway, who is bottom house. Mr. Conway does jump out again after he jump out bottom house and does take down someone on the far right side, but does get taken down on hill by James AU. I'll go back on James here. He is on a 2 kill streak here. Just see them pushing, just trying to stay alive as long as possible on this hill, try to gain as much points as they can to make sure that they are in the lead and they can just try to take this, you know, so that it doesn't come down the last hill and they can just piss around really at the end of the game. And by the looks of it now, it is going to be a 60-point lead, so I think around about now it is actually going to be over because well, they can't win. It's not 60 seconds on last hill anyway. So definitely people to talk about that game. In fact, actually, you know, the two people I'm going to stick on with for the rest of the game, Typical Nade and Ross Cooper, as they are closing in on their 40s. Now I know that you just want to see, you know, people dropping their 40s. Typical Nade is going to be on his 39, doesn't actually quite get it there. Ross Cooper, 38. I get that 39, does get taken out by Raid. And Typical Nade there, dropping his 40 bomb eventually, right at the end of the game. You know, so definitely two people we'll be talking about that game anyway. You know, just definitely Typical Nade, obviously. Just absolutely going ham on the sticks, dropping 42 kills now. 43 kills now for his team. Obviously the opposition are leaving because I'm pretty confident it's their host now. But, you know, going absolutely ballistic on the sticks for his team there. Typical Nade. You know, he played very well for his team. And then Ross Cooper, like, just shy of the 40 bomb as well for his team.